Quite a bit more somber, this one, isn't it? Same game, though. Same video game. Video games. It's another one from Dungeon Fighter. The pollution area. Stage. Background music. Here. Might as well do the courtesy. There's confirmation we went live. There's a song. And a little bit of the stage and the enemies you see there. I guess a bit of a sad, depressing history, but also like really ghoulish area. I think the song captures both essences pretty well. But anyway, the main hook, here it comes. It's my favorite part of the song. The build to it is nice too, but a certain sadness that it captures that is good stuff. Alright, I'm good with that. Hey everybody! Let's get into this, shall we? Make sure the audio's piping through. Yep. Well, I hope everyone's having a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are. Back for some more FF14. And yeah, we've been in Heavensward for a while now. But we gotta finish up the last job quest, and then we're finally going back to the MSQ, the main scenario quest. We're about halfway through on that. So once we finish this job quest line, which I'm not gonna lie to you, is probably gonna be most of this stream. It's probably gonna be all 2 hours, honestly. But once we finish it, then it's back to MSQ. But that'll be when, you know, the next stream when I come back a little bit later today. When I usually do my 4-hour stream. And, yeah, we'll just go from there. Not much else to say. Let's just get into it, shall we? That title screen though, huh? Excuse me. Okay, this looks like it's working. Is this running? Yep. Last minute checks. Tech stuff, you know. Yeah, so last night we finished the Heavensward Ninja job quest, so that's why I have the level 16 ninja gear on now. I think it's my favorite one still. The level 80 one's not bad either. Can't show that one off yet, but this one is my favorite, I think, just because it's the one that most resembles what an actual ninja would practically wear. This one and the level 50 one. The Realm Reborn one, I guess. The 70 and 80 ones, they just... I mean, I guess they just look off. They don't exactly look like stealth gear. You know what I mean? Not compared to this and the Realm Reborn one that we had on before. Of course, it would need to be black like this one instead of dark purple, but again, that's probably why I like this one a little better, is because it's actually black. It's the color of darkness, night. It actually is meant to conceal you. I just got that little sash for aesthetic. Makes up for the lack of a little tail headband, or bandana. I just noticed I had a little short sword in the back too. A little shank, aside the two I already have with me. Pretty cool. Anyway. Let's let's get started with this one. The next job quest. Well, I'm unlocking a new job. That came with Heavensward. I won't even read the description. We're just gonna go straight into it. Because I've seen that the descriptions for certain chapters can be slightly, just slightly spoilery. So I'm just kind of like, you know what? I'm not even going to read the description. So yeah, we got our level 60 glam for Ninja and Dragoon. Right there. Oh, shit! Just like the fucking Heavensward trailer. Menacing fucking helmet with kick-ass Dragoon armor. I like how the gloves go on, right? In the trailer. It's just like animation porn. I think I said it before, but... Anyway. Let's go. A dark spectacle. Dun, 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 dun. I forget about Ishgard's insanely fast loading times. Ishgardian citizen. After witnessing a spectacle like that, everyday life seems rather dull in comparison. What are you talking about? They caused his head like, what are you talking about? Hmm? So you didn't see that trial earlier? Ah, you're lost. Fury take me, the way that heretic swung that slab of iron he called a sword was a sight to behold. He couldn't have carried a shield if he'd wanted to. The blade was so big. Yeah, if he'd wanted to, the blade was so big. Had to keep two hands on it at all times. I was amazed he managed to keep up with that Temple Knight for as long as he did. LD intensive... LD? Wait, what is LD? Fought like a demon from the deepest pits of the seventh hell, bellowing threats and working his arts. I wasn't sure what to make of it at first, but then I heard someone say that he must be a Dark Knight. A Dark Knight? But you didn't hear from me, eh? In fact, I'm sure I don't know anything about it. Oh, living dead. Okay. What if I say no? Whatever. Aye, aye. Let us speak no more of such things. Never know who's listening. So that's what happens if you turn them down. Alright, hold on. I realize for the next scene it's probably better to wear this. For now. Yeah, he's gonna repeat himself, so I'm not gonna read it again, but this time I'll press him for more details. You're hiding something. Out with it. Tell me more about this. Ye gods, are you mad? We're standing outside the bloody tribunal! I mean, you're the one who chose to stand out here. Fine, fine. But keep quiet and listen well, because I'm only gonna say this once. Okay? Lay it on me, friend. What do you got? Our end. Our end. So as I was saying, that heretic was fighting like a man possessed. Even after he took several wounds, he showed no sign of pain, though there was no mistaking the blood. As the fight wore on, it began to soak through his armor, spreading to every ilm of his body. But when it began to rise and envelop him as a mist, I realized it wasn't blood, but something dark and twisted. But the righteous are not so easily cowed, Alone be praised. I screamed myself hoarse when that Temple Knight slipped past his guard and ran him through. Good riddance, I say. Man was not meant to wield such arts. Yet I wonder, was he truly one of those... Well, it matters not. I heard the Temple Knights talking of dumping his corpse in the broom. By sunrise, it'll be stripped bare and tossed over the walls. It'll be as though he never was. And as though we never had this conversation. Yeah, that's the atmosphere of this place, as they've established already. In main scenario quest, you don't want to say the wrong things around the wrong people. Like these guys. So, he said the broom, right? Go check this place out. See what the hell he's so scared of. Also, hi Crimson. Glad to see you can make it. Living dead. I must be the guy. This music is so sad. That's more than far enough for charity. They'll take care of the rest. And mayhap sooner rather than later. Come on. He says that as soon as he looks at me. He's like, look, somebody's already here to probably, you know, check his pockets, take his shit, strip him of his armor. So they dump bodies here to let the poor and downtrodden folk of the city strip them of whatever, and then they toss the body over the wall. Damn. It's harsh. That's what happens if you get labeled a heretic then, huh? Is this it? Is this all that awaits? No. No more. Enough. Open your eyes. Look. Do you see now? You see? Leon. Leon! Hey. I've been waiting for you to open your eyes. You alright? You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Name's Frey, by the way. And no, I'm not a heretic. Try convincing a temple knight drunk on authority of that, eh? Shame the pompous ass got the better of me. But how about you? You touched it, yes? That couldn't have felt good. The hell are you talking about? A voice, eh? And a rather distressed one besides. Please, someone? Anyone! Holy shit. Not so fast. We need to talk about what's happening to you. What's growing within you before you get carried away. There's a darkness within us all. Nothing dangerous, mind. In fact, it's quite healthy. But the crystal changes you, gives you the power to channel it. Do it without proper training, however, and... well, it might hurt. The look on his face like, what the fuck? So go ahead. Ask me to teach you. Ask me to instruct you in the ways of the Dark Knights, and I will. I know you're still worried about that screaming woman, so I'll keep this brief. We Dark Knights don't care one whit for prestige or pedigree. We are free to follow our hearts, to defend the weak and punish the guilty as we see fit. The law of the land, the authority of a name, these are tools cowards use to escape harm. We have no need of shields figurative or literal. Here, my blade is your blade, my soul crystal your crystal. Go on, take them. You'll need them soon enough. What's that? Only one dialogue continues the text, so you can select the others if you want to? I'm not sure what you're talking about. So, the regular reward is, of course, what you usually get when you unlock a job, which is you get the weapon and the soul crystal. This is what he just gave me. The sword he gave me. Ishgardian Justice. I like how it's level 50 required to unlock it, because you can only be in Ishgard at level 50, but then once you start the job quest line, it goes down to level 30, because the job itself starts at level 30. Well, well, don't you look the part. Ready to harness the darkness within to set the wrongs right? Now, bear in mind that while the darkness gives you strength, that strength comes at a cost. That is but one sacrifice, though, and justice demands many. Say a man, a venerable, untouchable man, harms a child in unspeakable ways. He strides through the Hoplon, secure in the knowledge that he is beyond punishment. But for one who cuts down that vile beast as he flaunts his freedom, who knows how many others will suffer? Such was the dilemma faced by a goodly knight long ago. He knew that he would be stripped of his titles and denounced for the deed. The threshold we refuse to cross is a line we draw for ourselves. We fear the consequences and people suffer for our indecision. Everyone who held that crystal came to conquer that fear and became who they wanted to be. That knight was the first. Will you be the next? Think on that while we look into the commotion down below. Okay, that's not too far. Frey speaks to you of the first Dark Knight, a goodly knight who sacrificed all in order to bring an untouchable man to justice. Too many fear the consequences such actions will bring, and innocents suffer for our indecision, he says. Consider his words as you seek out the source of the earlier scream. Here we are. Go and ask her what's wrong. Please, I don't know what to do. It's my granddaughter. I didn't see him standing there, and I know that's no excuse. I should have been more careful. But my granddaughter, she started yelling at the temple knight, and I tried to stop her, I did. But then she said she had to come with him, and if I could just tell him how sorry I am, maybe he would... He'd take you too, is what he'd do. Even if you went and begged the blue bastard to intervene, it'd be too late by then. Ain't the first time they've taken a girl her age. If she doesn't fight back, they might let her go after. Wow, that's fucked up. No! There has to be another way! Ah, Ishgardian justice. They might spare the girl, you know. Leave her with a few scars and a lifelong lesson. Or we could beat every last one of them to within an ilm of their lives and rescue the girl. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Yeah. After what I just heard, that's almost too good for them. I knew you would. Everything is going to be alright, madam. When I'm through with those knights, they will not dare trouble you ever again. Oh, thank you, thank you! Okay, so we're gonna go beat up some people. Please bring her back to me. Assuming they didn't just drag her into an alley, they've taken her to either the congregation or the tribunal. The Honorable Sir Emmerich wouldn't suffer such reprehensible behavior under his roof. The Inquisition, on the other hand, well. So that leaves the tribunal. If the girl is still alive, I imagine they'll make all manner of threats. Come any closer and she dies, and so forth. If so, we'll need to make something perfectly clear to them. We're not here for her. We're here for you. Once they understand she means nothing to us, they'll attack us or flee. I don't know about you, but I'm eager to find out which. Oh yeah, I tell you, you've learned everything up to level 30 because you start at level 30. And then, you know, please read your tooltips so that you know what the hell your shit does. Okay, so this should take us there. Just the one sword between the two of us, I'm afraid. You keep it. I dare say it fits you rather snugly in your hands. But don't worry about me. I'll do my part to keep you on your feet. Now, should things turn violent, as I expect they shall, you may need to tap into your dark side to survive. It's not unlike drawing upon your own ether to weave magic. Fear, pain, rage, that which lies in the deepest depths of our soul makes for a potent fuel. But be warned, burn too much too quickly and you risk being consumed. Do not worry, Leon. The first step over the threshold is always the hardest. Okay. Ah yes, I should have known you'd do that. Right then, let's find the girl. Do what? Search the area between here and the tribunal for the knights. I'll be right behind you. What the... No, I don't think they have anything to do with this. I should have known you'd do that. I was like, do what? I just nodded and said yes. Who are you? Another highborn Oss? Oh shit. You got some chirps. Alright. What's up? Only one dialogue continues the text, so you can select it if you want to. Don't make me get the vid because I'll get it. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Crimson. Damn it, girl. You're only making it worse for yourself. The hell's with you? I've done nothing wrong. Why are the pretty ones always so daft? Oh, the reader tools. Yeah. If I had a guild for every time I had to kill an unrepentant bastard like you. What the? Are you threatening a temple knight? Oh, you're very clever. Yes, I am. Now let her go. Enough of this! With me, girl, now! One more word of protest and I'll toss your grandmother in a cell to rot. You three, seize this imbecile. Little sap. So he's a caster. For now, I guess. We don't have another sword. Surrender or die! Funny, I was about to say the same thing. Oh, everyone. Show them no mercy, Leon. Wasn't planning on it. Bring everyone! He's gone mad! Reinforcements, eh? Looks like we'll have to even the odds. Search your soul for the darkness. We need but a sliver. Yes. Sliver. Do you see, Leon? The flames beckon. Immerse yourself in the flames that ignite the darkness within. You mean touch this? Just so. As it burns hotter, so too does your strength swell. But drink not too deep, lest the flames consume you. That's a wide hitbox. So, don't do too many. Okay. Oh, hold on. What about one more? Is that too much? I'll leave it at that. He didn't say anything. Draw upon your dark side and drive your foes before you. They tried to blind me. Can't sprint yet. Your pain manifests into a new flame of darkness. I couldn't help but touch that one because, well, the guy was standing in it. All this for a base-born bitch? Do you know what you're doing? Aye, I do. I'm killing you and anyone else who gets in my way. Any more of you? The next knight who bears steel, I'm not only gonna kill him, but I'm gonna kill his wife, his friends, and burn his goddamn house down! God's damn house down. Missed the S there. Jesus Christ, dude, this dude is insane! Thank you. Reluctantly. I mean, after he yelled that out. Those of you who yet live, remember this horror, and know that should you speak of it, it shall be visited upon you again 100-fold. That was insane. This guy goes 0 to 100 real fucking quick. Holy shit. Well done, hero. I think the fair maiden wants to have a word. I don't know what to say, sir. Thank you, thank you! I got a little carried away earlier. It's just that when I saw how they were treating my grandmother, I had to say something and... What? No one screamed your name. My grandmother called out just the once, but that was it. Speaking of which, I should hurry back. I suppose I have to say that I'm sorry for what I did, but I'm not. Those knights had it coming. Alone bless you for what you did. Yeah. They're 6 feet under now. Where they belong, those corrupt bastards. Feels good, doesn't it? Strange, maybe, but a good strange, I'll wager. You tapped into something primal, a power nestled within you, yearning to be free. As your understanding of this power grows, so too will your skill as a Dark Knight. You have done well. Far better than I could have hoped, in fact. But there is still so much more to learn, so much further to go. I won't lie to you, Leon. The risks will only increase. So if you want to keep going, you have to trust in me. Can you do that? You're a little over the top, but I think I can do it. Good. That's a promise. Circumstances being what they are, it might be best if we parted ways for a while. Think of it as an opportunity to hone your skills in my absence. But don't worry, we will meet again. When the time is right, I'll be waiting where we first met. Level 35. Back to the broom then, I guess. Oh, Etherhead's closer this one. We just went into the tribunal and slaughtered a bunch of soldiers. Yeah, that's keeping a low profile. He was here, right? Nah, he was closer that way, but whatever. I actually think it's a little faster if you come this way first. Yeah, he's closer to this Etherite. The voice in the abyss. Frey has been waiting for you for a long time. Doesn't take that long to level up 5 times. At level 30 anyway. I had a feeling you'd come by tonight, Leon. And sure enough, there you are, eager to pick up where we left off. Let's start with a question then. You must be burning with several after that last affair. Is this what you were talking about? Crimson? I'm not sure if this is what you meant. Well, I think I remember this actually. Why were you detained by the Inquisition? Why do you think I was detained by zealous temple knights who see heretics around every corner? There was a girl, an innocent. They wanted her and I objected. Now then, are you ready to stop dancing around the real question and just ask? So that's the second time that happens, basically? Okay. What became of the old woman and her granddaughter? The girl that we just saved, or whatever. Oh, for the love of... They're fine, both of them. You solved all of their problems. Happy? Now then, are you ready to stop dancing around the real question and just ask? Okay, what was the voice I heard? Jesus. Sorry, Jesus. I just was curious, I mean... Ah yes, the voice. The one you heard when you first touched the crystal. An excellent question, but a difficult one to answer. Some say it is a beacon, guiding the Dark Knight to his true calling. Whose is it, you ask? Only you can discover that, for each knight must hearken to a different voice. As you grow more accustomed to drawing upon your dark side, you will come to hear it more clearly. Communion will hasten this process, but we dare not conduct the rites here under the watchful eye of the Holy See. We will make for southern Thanolin, for little Alamigo. Because anywhere outside of Ishgard in this area, in the immediate surrounding area, is suicide at this level. Level 35, I mean. Everything here is like level 50 or above. Thought I could go through that. Shit. Hey, what's up, Frey? Punctual as ever, I see. Communion, lest you worry, is rather simple. It is a ritual in which one nurtures the darkness within, so that he may channel it more effectively in battle. Do not, however, presume the risks to be any less than before. Should you partake of it in excess, you will die. Or worse. So before we begin, I want you to do me a favor. Worse than death, huh? That sounds ominous as hell. I want you to kill something for me. Something feral, something fearsome, which will push you to your limits. I want to see you thrive in that moment. That way I will know when you are ready. I will know you are ready. Ask Gundabald. He should know the suitable creature. Okay. Come on, let's get this over with. I know you're not having second thoughts. I want you to kill something for me, Frey asks. Something fearsome which will push you to your limits. He wants to watch you thrive in that moment, and you want to show him. Gundabald should know of a suitable creature. A pleasure to see you again, Leon. Do you require assistance? Training? Well, if you seek dangerous beasts for that purpose, then the Red Labyrinth is home to... I don't know how to say these. Pies or something? Pies, notorious for their size and vigor. Our trappers take great pains to avoid their nests, and those who do not bear scars for their folly. There we go. I pity the man who dies without scars, but these Pies sound promising. Tell me more. They've attacked caravans loaded with all goat carcasses before. The smell drives them into a frenzy. It should serve to draw them out of hiding. What's this? Leon, I'll always be grateful for what you did. Those young ones were on the verge of making a terrible mistake. So consumed with anger were they. I hesitated to act, even though I saw it burning within them. As I see it burning within you now. ... You seek the darkness within. I will not claim to understand your meaning, but I wish you well in your training. Let's go. It saddens you to see how weak and complacent Gundabald has grown, and how his cowardice has spread amongst his people. They fear to tread near the lairs of mere Pies. But you do not. At least he furnished you with all goat meat for bait. These journal entries. I mean, that wasn't really what I was thinking in that moment, but okay. My god, it keeps targeting an enemy. It's like, the fuck? Ah, they're close. I can feel their eyes upon us. Well, we're here. Tell me who you are, Leon. Show me what you can do. I'm waiting. They're just Pies, Leon. Don't pretend you haven't done this before. Okay, now we wait. Over there, apparently. There he is. Sliced open. Gutted like a fish. That wasn't so hard now, was it? To mete out justice, to protect the weak from the strong, and so forth? You yourself must be strong. Strength is pain. Strength is suffering. Strength is sacrifice. We must prepare for communion, but not here. Come, before more Pies are drawn by the smell. Alrighty. Fucking wing flapping. You look ready. Good. Now listen. Close your eyes and hold out your hand towards me. Breathe deep through your nose. Let the air fill your lungs, then let it pass from your lips. Slower. Slower. Listen to my voice. Listen to your heartbeat. Listen for the other. Sounds almost like meditation in a way. Like... yeah, it's exactly like that. That's how you start usually. Except we're holding our hand out like this. With every breath you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss. 1 foot. in front of the other. Over and over again. To the ends of the world, and back again. And if time has no end, still forward and onward. Over and over again. So, what did you hear? Interesting, but not terribly informative. But do not lose heart. That you were able to hear it once more is progress enough. I believe you will come to understand its words, and its will, in due time. I should mention that in some instances the voice is said to be that of another, one whom the Dark Knight is fated to seek out. If that is the case, you may have a long journey ahead of you. I'll get it done. So you would welcome such a journey? There is something to be said for it, and for travel, for that matter. To roam free and help those in need. Yeah. Yet no good deed does go unpunished, or goes unpunished, does it? I knew a man once, wanted to be a hero, do great things, and so he did. The songs always end there. But life doesn't, does it? There are temptations more deadly than the dark side, Leon. You should have learned this by now, but you haven't. You will. The communion is ended, and with it our time together. But we shall meet again, as we did before. The voice in the abyss. The dark side grants you visions of power unclaimed. Heroic reprise. Frey is pleased to see you, as always. You look well, Leon. More determined. You've not heard the voice since last we spoke. I know, but worry not. If your affinity with your dark side is as strong as I believe, then communion is all you require. Come with me to the burning wall. You know what you must do. Yeah, we're on a good trajectory. Oh, well, we're getting there. Frey knows you have not heard the voice in some time, and so he hopes to help you as he did before. Join him in Eastern Thanalan and prepare for communion. Hey, someone's fishing here. It begins as always with blood, a confirmation of your identity. There are axe beaks here which have grown ferocious beyond reckoning, vile creatures eager to prey on man and beast alike. Offer yourself to them, they will come. Then make an offering of them to me. Shit, okay. Guess it's called communion for a reason. Oh, there they are. A silver and a golden one. Excuse me. Ah, now that is the Leon I've longed to see. You resent this, don't you? This pointless trial. Perhaps you even resent me for subjecting you to it. I mean, not really, just... Remember this feeling. Treasure it. I want it smoldering within you when we commune in Camp Drybone. And it's kind of... I've gotten used to it at this point. People tell me, hey, can you kill this and bring this back for me? From this monster? It's kind of become played out at this point. I'm just like, yeah, alright, simple enough. Close your eyes and hold out your hand towards me. Breathe deep through your nose. Let the air fill your lungs, then let it pass from your lips. Slower. Slower. Listen to my voice. Listen to your heartbeat. Listen for the other. Thank the 12. It is you! Leon! Isambard. Isambard, remember? It must have been ages since last we spoke. It has been a long time. I think I vaguely remember your name, yeah. To think that you would end up slaying the Lord of the Inferno. When you first came through looking for our missing common folk, I took you for a... Ah, but this isn't the time to reminisce. I sought you out because I need your help. I think he's the one who helped me and Thancred discover the whole plot behind the Amalja and Ifrit when we were last here. Do tell. Not long ago, an Amalja raiding party attacked a caravan on the road and abducted several pilgrims. We reported the incident to both the Brass Blades and the Immortal Flames, but it seems neither is in a position to muster forces at present. You know what lies in store should they not be rescued soon. Please, Leon, there is no one else. I guess it's... yeah. Really? Charge into an enemy encampment filled with Amalja warriors and free some fools who should have armed themselves? Risk life and limb to do the work of a dozen men all because you bloody asked? Is that it? I mean, that's what we do. That's what we've always done. But that's what we do, isn't it? Every goddamn time. Fine. We'll bring them back. I thank you for... They were bound for the encampment to the southeast. And so are we. Something really off about that dude. How dare Isambard interrupt our communion? As if pilgrims have not been kidnapped before. Yet here you are again, forced to risk life and limb to rescue fools who should have armed themselves. All because there is no one else. So be it. Raid the Amalja encampment and rescue the prisoners. The nerve of some people, after all you do for them. They're inside, just as Isambard said. Mere moments away from being tempered, I'm sure. Well, what are you waiting for? It's time to play the hero. They're not far ahead. Lead the way. Okay. Did he say we're done for? The Amalja, I mean. Hey, prick. Come on, all of you. Let's go. Oh, they're the ones saying we're done for. The prisoners. Here, I'll untie you, don't worry. Stop saying that. God bless you, adventure. Hey, you're free. Keep moving, we're not free just yet. We're saved! Keep running! Yeah, don't stop, seriously. Rally! Do not let him escape! Oh, shit. Of course there's more, there's always more. Seriously, every fucking time. They always call fucking reinforcements. I gotta keep leading them from here? Or just wait? I'm guessing I probably have to wait. Yeah, they were terrified. Alright, they're out. Run! Get yourselves to Camp Drybone. You will pay for your insolence. Oh, they want a piece of this? Oh, what a day! What a lovely day! Prick. I've had my fill. Let's go. Just didn't know when to leave off, did they? Neither did you, though, eh? I mean, look at yourself. Most of that's not even your blood. Yeah, right. Leave it. You've nothing to be ashamed of. Let's go and give Eisenbart the good news. Oh, right, I could just do this. Well, welcome back, Leon. I heard you really gave those emulsions what for. Good show. I'm sure you're eager to be on your way, so I won't waste any more of your time. But thank you. Come back whenever you like. Why are you so shook, man? I saved the people and everything. You alright, dude? Jeez. Eisenbart's eyes wandered to the bloodstains, only to flee a moment later. You can hear the fear in his voice as he thanks you for saving the pilgrims. Frey ought to find that amusing. Oh, I'm covered in blood, that's why he was like, Jesus. Those who have never faced death do not scruple to condemn others to it. They know nothing of true sacrifice and are weak for their ignorance. In sacrifice there is strength. In sacrifice there is liberation. Close your eyes and hold out your hand towards me. Breathe deep through your nose. Let the air fill your lungs, then let it pass from your lips. Slower. Slower. Okay, time for more meditation, I guess. Deep breaths. With every breath you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss. On a throne of bone he waits. Serve, save, slave, slay. They come to entreat his judgment. Serve, save, slave, slay. One by one in solemn procession. So, what did you hear this time? And there I was thinking you were on the verge of discerning the truth. Your affinity with your dark side grows stronger by the day, and yet there is a hesitation. Listen to me, Leon. You have performed the great deeds and saved countless people. You are a hero to the realm. Someone did their homework. But you are no Dark Knight. A Dark Knight accepts that he cannot save everyone, that sometimes he is fortunate just to save himself. Sacrifice, Leon, is to renounce that which binds you, to recognize that which matters, and forsake all that does not. At the very least, you must realize that you cannot continue to carry all these burdens, unless you wish to die a slave. I'm fine, just a little tired. The communion is ended, and with it our time together. But we shall meet again, as we did before. Heroic reprise. Edge of Darkness. Declaration of Blood. Next quest. Frey has been watching you, and he is not pleased with your progress. I'm beginning to question your commitment, Leon. You haven't heard the voice since our last communion, which means you haven't taken my lessons to heart. You know I'm trying to help you, don't you? All of this is for your benefit. You listen, but you don't understand. Shit, dude, are you alright? Never mind. You're the stubborn type. I know that. We'll just have to keep at it until you open your eyes. Moravi Dry Docks. That's where we'll head next. The voice is waiting to be heard, yet you cannot seem to grasp it on your own. Though disappointed, Frey will help you to understand its intent. Only communion will suffice. Moravi Dry Docks will be where you conduct the rites next. Been there a few times, huh? I think last time we were there was just for the ninja job quest. Taking in the sights over here? View of the ocean? Hell, I like the view of the ocean too. Never much cared for the ocean myself. Oh, never mind. I guess not. That friend of mine, the one I told you about after our first communion, we came out here together once. Long story short, we ended up doing something ridiculously foolish and we're lucky to make it out alive. I tried to talk him out of it, but he just had to get on that damn boat. Don't be like that, friend. Isn't the maelstrom supposed to aid the small folk when they're in a spot of trouble? So far as it is possible, yes, but such matters fall within the purview of the Yellow Jackets, and they told me to bugger off. Can you believe that? I'm begging you, Sergeant. I told him to fuck off, basically. Wait, is that you, Leon? Oh, here we go. Yellow Jackets are dicks to be... Yeah, I mean, even we saw that in the Ninja Job class quest for level 1 through... Or, yeah, 30 through 50, sorry. The first job class... no, the Rogue, sorry. 1 through 30. It was Rogue. The Rogue class quest, we saw how they were, yeah. But yeah, even in MSQ, they're shown to be, like, very corruptible cops, basically, is what they are. They're not much different from the Brass Blades in Ul'dah. It's basically the same thing. It is! The legend himself! Forgive me, sir, I never thanked you properly for your service to Lim Solomensa. When I first heard Leviathan had been summoned, I feared that... Why, if it isn't that famous adventurer who's been killing primals left and right! Truly, the 12 must be watching over me, because you're just the man I need. Yeah. I am the victim of a terrible, nay, heinous crime. I was waylaid by Kickern bandits near the Salt Strand who left me with not more than clothes on my back. And what makes you think I give a Kickern's arse about your troubles? Go and bother the Yellow Jackets like the sergeant said. I seek worthy prey, not a gang of rats. How can you say such a thing, sir? Without your help, I'm ruined! Fine, I'll help. Spoken like a true hero! Frey's not too happy, though. So you know, the rank and file didn't seem so dangerous, but their leader was a mean-looking bastard. But considering the foes you faced in the past, he couldn't possibly pose a threat to you. Shut your mouth and wait here. I'll be back. I mean, it can't be that bad, right? Few Kickern, they're kind of a pushover. Figured why not, but Frey didn't seem happy at all. Where do these people come from? These helpless, hopeless weaklings who see fit to beg the assistance of every passing adventurer. And now comes another, beseeching the Warrior of Light to recover some stolen chest or crate of only the gods know what. The merchant claims the Kickern bandits and their leader will prove worthy prey, but we have been disappointed before. The Amalja, I'm guessing? If this Kickern isn't everything he promised, I'll take it out of his hide. Let's make the most of this, Leon. No style, no guile, just chaos. Mark your limits, then push yourself beyond. Let the darkness guide you and set you free. Okay. Weak, but plentiful. They may yet suffice. Alright, let's go. Yo-Yo-Room not afraid! Yo-Yo-Room kill you and loot your loot! My loot. Okay, good one. Wrong button! I gotta get my muscle memory back for this. Tenacious bastards. Right then, the goods. Stolen goods. They did put up a fight. They're still just bitches. Good. There's nothing left here for... Dude, are you alright? You did well. All that's left is to return the goods to their owner. Finish it. Finish what we started. Alright, man, but you seem like you need some help. The hard part is over. Now finish it. Frey looks how you feel. Utterly spent and in need of a rest. Finish it, he says. Finish what we started. I suppose we have been going pretty ham. Yes. You really don't have to do this, sir. Oh, it's you. Were you able to catch up with those bandits? Thousands of gil worth of goods imported from exotic locales. Now what about the upcoming one, Crimson? Does that one move forward no matter what dialogue choice, like, or like you can only pick one? I don't remember. Yes, that seems to be mine, but... Oh, okay. Limlane, take me, I can't sell this. Everything's soaked through with Kickern blood. What did you do? Carve one open and leave him to bleed all over my wares? I'm ruined. Utterly ruined. Sir, I demand recompense for your reckless destruction of my property. Excuse me? I am a reasonable man, so I will acknowledge that you are not wholly responsible. 50% of the value should suffice. 50%? 50%?! You slaughter a gang of Kickern bandits for your precious goods, and this is the thanks I receive? You spineless sack of shite! I kill your enemies, I fetch your things, I do what you people can't or won't do yourselves. You're hopeless. No, helpless. Weak. All you do is want and need. I should have left you all to drown in Leviathan's tidal wave. At least then I would have been spared your constant bloody whining. Do not speak to me of this ever again. Pray forgive my insolence, sir. Leon, sir, I have every right to be upset, but I think you understand, sir. Never again, sir. I promise. Honestly, sir, I don't think you had to. Yeah, we're covered in blood again, and so was his shit. That's why he was pissed! Dude, literally, Frey took the words out of my mouth. I was like, 50%! And he started saying 50% at the same time! Like, it was exactly what I was thinking. I was like, did this ungrateful son of a bitch literally just I mean, Frey said it. He said what I was thinking, really. I can't believe he had the audacity to do that after I agreed to help him so haphazardly, and I actually helped him and got his shit back. We can't keep doing this, Leon. You must see now what it's doing to us. What they're doing to us. These people. He deserved it. Every word. You took the words out of my mouth. I would have said that shit to him. Fuck him. Right you are, Leon. Right you are. Felt good, didn't it? Seeing that sniveling wretch tremble. I think he nearly pissed himself. Yeah, he was pretty scared, actually, yeah. You're finally starting to see them for what they are now, aren't you? Good, good. All that remains is to hearken to the voice, to grasp its words and discover your true calling. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, that's honestly what... I was like, this asshole, dude. But then Frey said it for me. Fucking ungrateful piece of shit. You did deserve every word. With every breath you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss. A chorus of voices cries out for a hero, and he comes. He smiles, he nods, and he remains silent. That is actually what I picked my first time through, by the way. I still remember my answer choices, so. But he too has a voice. I will be heard. Leon Starcrest. That was Frey's voice. It said Frey at the end. Wasn't question marks. You stand at the precipice, but do not fear the fall. Cast yourself into the abyss, and you shall soar above, free at last. There are other lands than these, Leon. Lands where we are not known. Ask, and we shall quit this place forever. What? Only when you have renounced everything are you free to do anything. When we meet again, you will give us your answer. Our answer. Frey was here long before you met. I knew you would come to your senses, Leon. Now let us go. Dude, you're not doing so well lately. If I never see snow again, it'll be too soon. We should go somewhere warm, at least for a little while. Wait for me near the gates of judgment. When you are alone, call out and I shall join you. A moment later, Frey departs, though in what direction you cannot seem to recall. There's a chat mode and say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter any phrase which includes Frey to attract his attention. Right outside. Okay. Okay, fuck it, it's far enough. No, I just had a little ways to go, but still. Oh, this is the spot, right? Okay. Oh, gotta switch from party chat. I have it on party by default, so. Yo, Frey! I'm here, buddy. Wait, I know that voice. It's Leon Starcrest, the hero of the Scions! Allow me to say what an honor it is to meet you, sir. I mean, by the Fury, the man who bested Sheba. Every knight under Lord Drillmont's command knows the tale. I could go on, but, well, I'll just say it. If I may, sir, we need your help. We have a giant problem, sir. A band of them has taken to raiding caravans passing through Danafin Pass. We think they may be planning to expand their territory. Lord Drillmont wants them gone, but you know how it is. Too much work for too few hands. We'd need at least 24 knights to clear them out safely. But now that you're here, sir, we have nothing to fear. Aye, while we create a distraction, you can slip past and put their leader down. Without him, they're sure to cut and run. So will you help us, sir? We beg of you. Dude, calm down, alright? Like, I haven't even said yes or no yet. You guys are just... We beg of you! I couldn't even get a word in edgewise with these guys. Sure, fine, whatever. Thank you so much, sir. We won't forget this. Pray accompany me to the pass, sir. We can discuss the finer details of our plan there. No. No more. Enough. Nice one. Seemed like Faye was nearby and listening. Oh. I was actually just gonna check the quest log real quick. A pair of knights hailing from Whitebrim Front overhear your summons and recognize you as the Warrior of Light. Seizing the opportunity to exploit the good nature of the fool who could not wait for his comrade and put this nonsense behind him forever, the knights convince you to help them deal with a band of giants. Head to Danafin Pass and get it over with. Ouch. That kinda hurts. The opportunity to exploit the good nature of the fool who could not wait for his comrade and put this nonsense behind him forever. Thanks. The leader should be somewhere in the tunnel, sir. Once you are in position, we'll launch our attack. If all goes to plan, you should only have to contend with the leader and his guards. May the Fury guide and protect us. Pricks. I shall bathe in the blood of my enemies, like I told at the Adder's Nest when I first became a serpent, right? Joined the Grand Company. By the Fury, you really did it! And you made it look so easy! As for us, there were some injuries, but nothing serious. It was starting to look rather grim, actually. But the moment he fell, they sounded the retreat. It was an honor to fight with you, sir. You really are everything the bards say. Truth be told, I've been following your deeds for some time now, ever since you first came to Whitebrim Front. Your martial prowess is widely known, of course, but what I found truly inspirational was your compassion for the common man. How you would risk your life without thought for fame or fortune, how the lowest among us could find a friend in you. Sir! Sir! Is something wrong? It's Lord Drillmont, sir. He heard we were in the field with Leon and is demanding he come to Whitebrim Front at once. Demanding? What is the meaning of this? Certain allegations have been made, sir. It would seem that he was observed conversing with a corpse in the room. Not that anyone would ever believe such slander, of course. Surely there's no need for concern. I mean, conversing with a corpse? What fools do they take us for? Yes, this sounds like when they were trying to frame Alfino and Tataru or something. You trying to slander me now, next? Gonna need to do another trial by combat again? I should warn you, sir, that some of these allegations were made by Temple Knights. You may be asked to surrender your weapon. Are you fucking serious right now? You gotta be shitting me. Hold on, let me check my... Okay. What the fuck happened here? Surrender your weapon? After what happened in Ul'dah? They must be mad. Oh. Yeah, the bloody banquet. Pay attention, Leon. This could be the greatest moment of our life. Our life? That is, if you could stop denying the truth that's been staring you in the face since the moment we met. Say my name. Say it. My real name. Our real name. Come now. You knew Frey was dead from the beginning, but you didn't care. You had a sword and a soul crystal, but what you wanted was a mentor. A mentor with the gifts and the knowledge. A dark knight who could guide you on the path, who you could aspire to become. A man who was free to say and do the things you would not. Even now you continue to deny it. Well, deny me all you want. You cannot deny what we have done. Have I not been good to you? Have I not given you everything I promised? Did I not help you to hear the whispers of our very soul? Open your eyes. Look. Do you see now? Do you see? Everything up to now has been your story. And everything after now will be mine! This was horrifying the first time through. You can't really kill me, you know? Oh, you'll try, but you'll fail. You may as well put the blade at your own neck. But where would that leave us, hmm? Gotta be kidding me. Esteem? Wait, that one hurts. Pull yourself together, Leon. You are stronger than this. What the hell? Friends? Really? This is a private affair, and you know it. Things are certainly coming to a head, aren't they? But carry on pretending otherwise, if it please. Do you have any idea how ridiculous you look? I was too fast. Flailing about like a wild beast in a battle against yourself? A house divided cannot stand, Leon. And then we're gonna have to undivide it, aren't we? Even Drillmon showed up. Holy shit. So all they see is me fucking hitting myself or something? It would seem I underestimated myself. But no matter. They have borne witness to the darkness within us. To what lies beneath the mask. Leon! Leon! Listen to us! We will never forsake you, no matter what! We know who you are, Leon. We know, and so do you. Fantastic display of willful ignorance. Wipe the slate clean. Forgive and forget. Convince yourselves that it can be controlled. The warrior of light, our weapon of light. It isn't too late, Leon. We can still be free. Leon? So this is your answer. Listen to my voice. Listen to our heartbeat. Listen. This always hits hard. If this is how it must be, so be it. But know that when you tire of this charade, I shall be here, waiting to take the reins. You need only ask. The duality of man, right? Praise Helona, you're alright, sir. For a moment, we feared we'd lost you forever. Lord Drillmont made it clear that we will speak no more of what happened. Not that he had to ask mine. As for your friend, I am told he will be interred with full rites. May his soul rest in peace. Hold on, before we finish this. Darkness dwells within us all, but few are forced to confront it as you are. One moment, Ray stands before you, and in the next, it is your twin. As you wrestle for control with your dark side, the voices of Whiteburn in front cry out to you in support, even as your own voice belittles your struggle. And then, as quickly as it began, it ends. Your soul is in your keeping once more. Are you certain you're alright, sir? You seem a little... Never mind. Very well. You subdue your dark side, for now. Living dead. I know you can't use it outside of combat, but you can theoretically... kill myself. You can? Okay. I was like, I don't think it actually... I was like, you can't actually kill yourself with that, right? I mean, as long as you're not in combat, I think. Ah, that was part 1. That was part 2. Level 50 through 60. You can heal yourself now with it? Oh, I didn't know they changed it. Okay, I won't read this one either. I spoil a little too much. But, before we go on, though, I do have to get my thoughts out, as if it wasn't obvious what I was feeling. BW. Wait, which one's BW? I know LD refers to Living Dead, but... Oh, Blood Weapon? Oh, that one. I gotcha. Yeah, I teared up pretty hard. I choked up and teared up very hard the first time through. This whole quest line, because I was caught off guard, as I think most people were. I never expected that. I never expected to see something like that in a job quest line of all things. I mean, that's the kind of thing I would expect from the main story, you know? It was a lot to take in. As it still is kind of now, even reliving it, you know? I'm not familiar with Fight Club, so I don't, I'm not sure what you're referencing, but I've heard of it. But, just the whole idea that, like, I don't even know where to start with this, but basically it's just the fact that, like, there are a lot of times when you play games like this when you as the player are kind of thinking what Frey was saying. Movie that did something like this a bit similar? Alter Ego deal? Okay. Yeah, like, Frey said some of the things that I genuinely thought sometimes when doing some quests. I'm just kind of like... Especially during Realm Reborn, you know? You're just... Where it kind of drags on and you're just, like, starting to get a little bored and you're like, oh my god. You start to think about things like, why the fuck do I gotta do this? You know, things like that. Like, why do I gotta help this dumbass or do this shit? Like, god, this guy's an idiot. Guess I gotta help him because he can't help himself. Perhaps not in those same words, but, you know, in general, you tend to think that way sometimes when you're playing these games. You tend to get a little frustrated with certain... Why is that NPC... Like, why is that character so stupid? Like, why do I have to do everything? Why is everybody so incompetent except me? And then, they touched on it a little bit during the main scenario quest, too. Like, when Estinian told Alfino, how is it you can just so nonchalantly send Leon to his potential death? With Ravana, you know? It's just kind of like, did you not even think about what he might feel or what he might be thinking right now? And Alfino was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like, I'm so sorry that I take you for granted, like, can you forgive me for that? Like, are you actually okay with this? And you actually get to choose, like, oh, I don't fear my duty, or you can actually put, like, ... like, yeah, dude, you kind of just... Yeah. I was getting to that, Crimson. Well, I'll get to it eventually. But yeah. It's just, yeah, it just caught me so off guard. I had to compose myself, kind of like right now, where I kind of just felt like I had to take a moment. That whole last scene, right there, when you finish that quest battle, even the fight itself, the music and everything just really adds to it, but it just made me feel... It was tragic. It just felt... It was heartbreaking. Because it felt like a genuine person, like Frey, which is just your dark side, as they now revealed, was just, he was just that voice in our heads that we all get sometimes when we're just like, why the fuck do I gotta do this, you know? Like, look, this is dumb, like, I want to be able to do this or that, yada yada. Like I've already said. I'm just going in circles at this point. You get the point. It was just, it was nice that they actually acknowledged that it was, and what makes it more impressive, not just on an emotional level, what really took me back was that it's like almost fourth wall breaking. Because, like I said, he kind of is saying the things that you as a player are sometimes thinking. So, too much stress finally snapping. Yeah. And that's just something I never expected them to do, and was quite surprising in a very positive way. Like, I just was like, bravo, you know, like, that was brilliant fucking writing. I was like, what an amazing story. Like, to actually explore what the Warrior of Light, what your character is actually truly feeling inside. Because all he or she ever does is just constantly nod along and go, yeah, I'll do this, like a fucking robot. And then, like Frey said, you know, he constantly nods along and says yes and to everything. But he also has a voice of his own. A voice that wants to be heard now. That says enough is enough. I don't want to keep doing this shit. I'm done, you know? Like, I just, fuck all this. And, yeah, like I said, it's borderline fourth wall breaking. Because we all have those moments where we're just like, God, this is stupid. I don't want to fucking do this anymore. I'm tired of this shit. That kind of thing. So it's just, it hit really close to home is how you can summarize it. And I did not expect it. It completely blindsided me, and I had to take a moment, like right now. I had to take quite a bit of time to process everything before I continued on to the next quest. I was just like, wow. I never expected to see something that brilliant in a game like this. I really didn't. Especially because I was still fresh off of A Realm Reborn, which was very generic feeling. Heavensward main scenario quest and this both impressed me, like, a lot. I was just like, wow. It's just a huge upgrade with the writing and everything. But this more than anything, this really stuck with me. I had no idea what to expect. I went into this just because I was like, you know what? I have the Cloud Stripe outfit. I want to wield a giant sword just like Cloud. You know, just be like, yeah. I want to, you know, wield the giant... Oh, I think he actually even does the damn pose, too. If you do battle stance. For like a moment, he does the Cloud battle pose, see? Like that. And of course, the victory pose is partially what Cloud does. Flipping the sword, putting it on his back. That's it. That's why I unlocked Dark Knight, just because I wanted to do that. And then I did not expect such a good job quest storyline like that. I was like, what the hell, man? That was incredible. It's like the best job quest line I've ever seen. Prize and female dark. Yeah, but at least you can do this, or yeah, at least you can still put it on your back for a moment with this. But yeah, I get it. The female one is just putting the sword right in front. That one still looks pretty cool too, though, I gotta say. I really do wish we could actually switch between them. You did say that we're gonna do that, right? Oblation? I forget the name of all these damn skills, especially because I turn off the health. But yeah, it's just, I think I conveyed what I wanted to about how I felt about this questline. I feel like I have more to say, but I can't find the words. I think just watching my emotions through what just happened is enough to tell you what I was feeling, and that, like many other people, I was very, very thoroughly impressed. It was amazing. It is amazing. It's still my favorite job quest line just for that. Like, the near fourth wall breaking, the exploring of the alter ego of the Warrior of Light. Your alter ego, it's your character, it's you. You know, it's an extension of you to a certain extent. Depending, I mean, not everybody makes their character that way. Some people make a character completely disconnected from themselves. But a lot of us, I feel, do that sometimes. We make a character that we make an extension of ourselves, so... And because I did that, I made Leon as an extension of myself in real life. That's why I felt it more. I felt more connected to Leon. And so then with this questline, even more so. But it brought out a sadness that I never expected to have to confront one day, and that's what made it pretty fucking cool. Discard Holy Night Glam? Oh, that's something... Reduces damage taken by a party member or self by 10%. The animation hardly let me see his stance, but I think I saw that. Let me turn up the... I can do it one more time before the cooldown forces me to take a break, but... Here. That's fucking cool! He does the thing from the trailer! That I can't... Yeah. He does the thing from... Yeah. I know what you mean now. Oh my god, that's cool. Wow. Deep Post can save it? Oh yeah, I should have thought of that. As long as I don't do anything else, yeah. Let me see. That's fucking cool. I like that. That's amazing. Yeah, I have to turn it off because now I have to keep moving the camera just to see it. Still, that's pretty neat though. I might actually take a G-pose pic now with that later on. But I think I've spent enough time on this. It's been like 10 minutes since we finished the battle. Yeah, 223. It's now like 240. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been like 20 minutes now. But it's one of those things that required, you know, some time to really process what the hell just happened. So, I don't mind taking that long. Oh, there's a button in G-pose to turn off battle effects. Oh, okay. I haven't explored enough to know about that, so thank you for telling me. They call Living Shadow as Steam instead of Frey. Well, I think it's because, like he explained, the actual Frey died. That was just a corpse. And it was always just ourselves we were talking to. Did you notice that's why when I was voice acting Frey, I was using my normal voice like I am right now? I wasn't trying to sound like somebody else like I do with other characters. It was intentional, because that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to, you know, give away that hint. The Wages of Mercy. Shifting uneasily from side to side, the Temple Knight struggles to meet your gaze. Yeah, it would have been nice to call him Frey, because you would still know who they really mean when you say that, yeah. It would seem, sir, that my comrades have misjudged you. I realize this now, having witnessed the lengths to which Lord Dromont will go for your sake. Aye, there can be no doubt that you are a true friend to Ishgard, which is fortunate as we have urgent need of one with your skills. Pray accompany me to the Behemoth's Dominion at once. Lead the way, friend. Shit. Uh-oh. Can I make it over this thing? Okay, yes. I was a little worried there. Apologizing for misjudging your character, the Temple Knight implores you to accompany him to the Behemoth's Dominion, as he has urgent need of one with your skills. Oblige the knight and lend what assistance you can. Sorry, I had something on my mind that I was debating whether to say or not. There is a demon among us, sir. A fiend which cannot be suffered to live. Nice Freudian slip. Lord Dromont may be willing to let a dangerous vigilante roam free, but we are not so foolish. What sort of hero maims and murders knights sworn to the Holy See? None I know. A heretic you are, and a heretic you shall die! Oh great, it was a trap. Fuck you. I don't have time for this shit, after what I just went through. Oh, no, I meant what you said earlier, Crimson. I think I can say it. I mean, it's not really it's not a spoiler. We're talking about real life here. And what I wanted to say, might as well spill it now, was, the person who wrote this storyline is the same person who wrote Shadowbringers and Endwalker, and may or may not still be writing the main scenario quest from this point on. I don't know that, but they, I guess because people were so impressed with their writing for, do you know her name? I forgot it, because I've only, like, seen it once or twice, but, oh, you said VRP, okay. I mean, I can look it up later, but the person who was in charge of writing the Dark Knight storyline is the one who wrote Shadowbringers, and again, before I even started playing this game, I didn't know that, first of all. Otherwise, I probably would have known to expect something good, because people were telling me, before I started playing this game, that the Shadowbringers was a very, very cool story, that was really good. Yoshi P himself went through the Dark Knight questline and said, "This shit is good, you're getting a promotion." Okay, take your time, Crimson. But yeah, I was debating whether to say that or not, because I was like, I might spoil it for some people, but it's not really. I mean, you're just spoiling who wrote it, but you're not spoiling what happens, and that's really what matters, so. But yeah, the same person who wrote Shadowbringers and Endwalker, they wrote the Dark Knight storyline. So I don't think I learned that until after I did the Dark Knight questline. I had no idea. So that's why I was so taken aback. I was like, what the fuck? This is like on another level. Um, this was amazing, you know? And then afterwards, I went to talk to friends and family about it. My brother and a few friends, I was like, dude, the Dark Knight questline is amazing, yada yada. Everything I just said. The breaking the fourth wall thing, yada yada. And they were like, that's the person who wrote Shadowbringers. And I was like, I gotta get there. I was still in Heavensward. I was like, I gotta get through Stormblood and get there then. It must be some good shit if that's what, you know, if that's how good that was. I can't wait to see that. So, Natsuko Ishikawa. That's her name? Okay. Thank you for looking that up, Crimson. I appreciate it. Alright, so your friends are dead. Got something else to say to me? Quick? You want some too? But, vile fiend! Do not think you can conceal your true nature from them forever. We will expose you for the abomination that you are. I swear it. Wielder of dark arts, consort of dragons, I will bring you to justice, even if it costs me my life. I will send you to Jesus! Shall we oblige him then? Sorry, it reminded me of that guy from YouTube. I will send you to Jesus! That whole storyline was emotional damage. Well, are you gonna kill him, or shall I? You're one of them too, aren't you? This is the part where you beg for your life. Leave these lands if you value your lives. We will not show you mercy again. The fuck was that about? I pray you do not make a habit of following men plotting to kill you into secluded areas. Or did you learn naught from Frey? So you do know of him. I thought him fallen at the trial, but then I heard whispers of a man seen wielding his sword in battle. So tell me, what became of him? How did you learn the arts? Well, by the gods. Though now that I think on it, 'tis not the first time I have heard such a tale. We conveyed the story that quickly. We who consort with the darkness are never truly whole. There will ever be a part of us yearning to be free. We trained together, Frey and I. His was a strength beyond reckoning. But alas, it was not enough. It warms my heart to see that you carry on his legacy. That you have learned as much as you have with only his soul crystal to guide you bespeaks your potential. There is a matter I would discuss with you, but not here. My name is Sidurgo. Pray look for me as the Forgotten Knight in Ishgard. He has the same armor and sword that Frey, well, I guess, our self-esteem, when we fought him, was wearing during the fight. It's the level 60 glam. The job quest gear. Given the circumstances under which you embarked upon this path, I fear that you do not yet understand what it means to be a Dark Knight. The first of us bared steel against one of the clergy, this is true. He sacrificed everything he once held dear in the name of justice. So must all who would walk in his footsteps. Mayhap you think this will earn you the love of the common man. You are wrong. To many you will forever be a criminal, a fiend who sows chaos and discord. These people will listen to the lies of our enemies. They will do their utmost to cast you out, or worse, as they did to Frey. If you are not prepared to deal with these consequences, then surrender your sword and soul crystal to me now. No, thank you. You claim conviction, but your actions speak otherwise. Oh shit! You spared a man who tried to murder you. Mercy, some would call it. Idiocy, I name it. That's the knight's sword. The guy who just ran off. Aye, that's right. I followed him and gave him the mercy he truly deserved. The mercy he truly deserved. He killed him. Look at me, Leon. Tell me what you see. The first Ishgardians to encounter Ara saw Dravanians. We had fled Garlemald's armies only to come to a land where we were mistaken for another nation's mortal enemy. They bared steel and came to kill us. But we did not die so easily. We spared them and sent them on their way. And how do you think they repaid our kindness? With fire and blood, Leon. With death for every man, woman, and child. Make no mistake. These are the wages of mercy. If you would walk the path, then you must accept this truth, for your enemies already have. Before I complete this, I can just skip the scene afterwards. What do you say? Are you a friend of Sid's? I don't know if he's gonna introduce her. She's just kind of standing there. Level 52 for the next quest. The Knight and the Maiden Fair. It's kind of cool that Yoshi P did that. He said, "You're getting a promotion." Just seeing the quality of that writing. Shit was amazing. I see you yet walk the path, Leon, and it is well that you do. This is a matter I can discuss only with another Dark Knight. Swear to me that you will speak of it to no one else. Okay? Thank you. Then I shall begin at the beginning. Our master in his final moments spoke to Frey and me in riddles. A heart bleeds, a man weeps, a soul burns. Thence comes the darkness to consume. Yet even in the depths, the flame endures. Submit to the flame and harness the abyss. Sounds familiar. Frey and I did not misunderstand his words. We hoped their meaning would become clear to us in the course of our duties as Dark Knights. I think he said did not understand, I might have read that wrong. And so we carried on, following the creed until one day we found her. Go on, Real. You can be trusted. Alright. Alone's blessings be upon you, sir. Right then. She was fleeing from a unit of Temple Knights at the time who were clearly intent on doing her harm. Needless to say, Frey and I took issue with that and chose to intervene. We went to ground after that, but Frey was caught out in the streets while fetching supplies. I cannot protect her, Leon. Not from the Temple Knights. Not by myself. I'm not even sure why they seek her. Only that should I fail, her life is forfeit. This music is intense. I like it. I've said it before, I like this song, but for exposition, it's kind of intense. Help me, Leon, and I shall share with you my arts. And when we have reached the limits of my knowledge, mayhap we can unravel the mystery of my master's final words together. I can offer you naught else. What say you? Okay. Then it is settled. We shall both serve as her guardians. Don't you have something to say to Leon, Real? Apparently not. So she's the girl that Frey was talking about, right? Having helped? I suppose... Yes? Maybe some of his memories actually got through the crystal. That's why we actually heard some accurate information about the real Frey. Before it just became us, talking to ourselves. I wonder if any one of these eventually moves the plot forward. I don't know which one to pick first. Do you know the answer to this, Crimson? I kind of hate it when this happens. When, like, if you pick the right answer, you don't get to see what the other responses were, you know? And so I'm kind of like... is there a way to see all the answer choices? I don't know. Fuck it. Why did the Temple Knights want to hurt you? They said I was an abomination. That I had to die to atone for my sins. Where are your parents? What do you think of Sidurgu? He doesn't talk as much, not since Freyla. Sometimes he hardly speaks a word. Other times... But I know he would never hurt me. I guess it was just nothing. If I said nothing, we wouldn't have seen the other answers. Excuse me, Leon, was it? You'll look after Sid too, won't you? Yeah, I don't see why not. Thank you. That puts my mind at ease. Right, that's enough of that. To more important matters. Like I said before, I'm not quite sure why the Temple Knights are after Riel. Dude, look how tiny the sword is for the Lalafels, Dark Knights. It's like... If I picked that up, it would be the size of one of my daggers as a ninja. Like I said before, I'm not quite sure why the Temple Knights are after Riel. They seem to believe something is wrong with her, but for the life of me, I cannot imagine what it could be. However, there may be a way to find out. The other day, I overheard a curious tale from a House Hailnard knight recently returned from Camp Cloudtop. He spoke of Vanu healers who could see their patients' ether. So skilled were these healers that they could diagnose ailments with a glance. It may be not more than a fantastical tale told by a man in his cups, but even so, if there's a chance we could learn what, if aught, ails Riel, I dare say we must take it. Let us go to Camp Cloudtop and begin our search for a healer there. Excuse me. For Riel's sake, I say, we see if there's any truth to this rumor. Did you know Frey too? He was a good teacher, and a friend. Never got to meet the real him, sadly. But I suppose my version of him was a good teacher, in his own way. How is it that they float like that? I've never seen anything quite like it. What is she talking about? The ships, the continents we're standing on, or something else? Right then. The Vanu are not wont to parley with outsiders under most circumstances. However, they may be willing to receive us if we come bearing a suitable offering. I am told they use Gastornis feathers in their rituals. Mayhap that would suffice. Leon, I must ask that you prepare our offering while I look after Riel. Once you have it, we can journey to Vundu to Vundu Okabendu together, and entreat one of their healers to examine her. They have some weird-ass names. Oh, welcome back! Oh, that's right, I forgot you said BRB. Please take care, Leon. The Temple Knights have eyes everywhere, Leon. I dare not leave her unattended. Welcome back. Oh shit. There were actually some of them over here. You little shit. Die. This is another one of those places where the music isn't like amazing, but it's good enough that I still kind of want to turn off the... It's a little jarring sometimes when the music changes just for a little fight like this, you know? Dun, 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 dun. my god, that's far. Alright, time to relax then. We got a long flight ahead of us. Ooh! Ugh. Buddy? What mistral gale blows netherlings this far? Away with you, away! Here, I have this, the colorful feather of a baleful Gastornis. Gastornis feathers? Netherling knows the ways of the Vundu well. Let storm clouds give way to warm sunshine. Say your piece. Some credentials, holy shit. She will do as we ask, Leon? I suppose so. Bring forth the child, Netherlands. Let me look upon her face and know her heart. Soft rains to soothe your heart, little one. Do not be afraid. Drink of the winds. Let thy soul take flight. Bathe in the mists and show me thy light. Come, come, show me thy light. What tempestuous winds rage beneath tranquil clouds? What great spirit dwells within you? Speak plain, Vanu. This is no child. This is... Ah! The Tramontane follows you, Netherlings. You cannot remain here. Be gone from our lands. The fuck are they talking about? Wait! I don't... God damn it. Ready your blade, Leon. We've been followed. Oh, that's what he meant. Or she, I guess. Over there. Someone's coming. Sword is massive. How did they find us? Climb the ridge and stand watch. I'm staying with Riel. Dude, I can't imagine how large these greatswords are when like a Rogadin or a Hrothgar is using them. At like max height if they have height sliders, which I don't even know. Big ass sword. Massive, I would imagine. Die, you pieces of shit. Alright, for some battles it probably is better to leave this on. Fuck it, I'll just leave it now. That should be the last of them. I see he took out 2 of them right here. I've seen these ones about before. They don't answer to the Lord Commander, or so I hear. Bastards thought to take us outside the city, away from prying eyes. Don't want to be seen murdering a girl in the streets of the Holy See, do they? Even their staunchest supporters couldn't abide that. Yeah, of course. Like, I try to keep up that good public image, right? Seems our new friend has already abandoned us. Not for it, then. Back to Ishgard we go. Come along, Will. Ooh. Went back to where Frey used to be. You're not hurt, are you? No, I'm fine. What's up, Sidurga? What's our next move? I trust you no longer dispute the true nature of the Temple Knights. Murderers and thieves who drape themselves in the trappings of righteousness. Do you not see, Leon? We are all that stands between them and their prey. There is no justice for these monsters save that which what we must deliver. I will see them answer for their sins, I swear it. If I have to drown in the abyss to see it done, I will. Leon! Leon, Sid, I wanted to thank you both for protecting me earlier. And apologize for getting you too hurt. Don't be foolish. You've not to apologize for. In any case, at least we learned something of our enemy's motives. Not that I have the faintest inkling of what the healer meant by Great Spirit. Sidurga shares with you his knowledge of the Abyss. Kindred spirits. So, a great spirit dwells within Real, if that shaman is to be believed. We need answers, Leon, and I can think of no one better to ask than those who commune with spirits regularly. I speak of Gridania's conjurers, who can hear the voices of the Twelvewood, or so it is said. It's just as well, for he told me she had an aptitude for their arts. What had taken a moons to learn, she mastered in days. Sometimes these talents run in the family, he said. Mayhap her ancestors were conjurers after a fashion. Whatever the reason, there is no guarantee it is related to what the shaman said, or why the Temple Knights wish her dead. If past experience is any indication, they will be tracking us the moment we leave this city. Not a question of if they will attack us, but when. But you will be ready for them, Missy. Then let us be off. The road should be safe so far as Camp Dragonhead. How much further is it to Gridania? I've never been. Not for still... well, not terribly, but still pretty far. They're close. I can feel it. Stay with Riel. I'm gonna scout out the road to the observatorium. Follow at a distance. If they come, do whatever it takes to see her safely inside the walls. Good. That's a promise. Oh shit, here we go. Please be safe, Sid. I'm ready, Leon. Whenever you are. Let's go then. I don't see anyone. We don't see anyone yet, but... an escort mission. We all love those. There they are, summon the others. They found us. Yep. We gotta watch out for the wildlife too. This way, men! After them! Oh, shit. Oh, you asshole! I missed one. Piece of shit. Surrender the girl! There's no escape! Over my dead body, you piece of shit. Stay back, all of you! Jesus. I almost lost her there for a sec. It's like, wait, where the fuck she go? You are meddling in affairs beyond your ken. Get away from us! I'm warning you! God! You'll live to regret this! Yeah, whatever, asshole. Get the hell out of here. There are the gates, Leon! Just a little further! Yeah, we're here. We made it! Thank you, Leon, thank you! Hope, you know... Give me a sec. I yawned a couple minutes, so... Hope Sadurga fared well. Whew. The waterworks. Just like earlier when I was, crying about the level 50 quest. Yeah. I do forget about those often. I was like, oh right. This. You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine. Leon! Thank the gods you're alright. Gah! I should have known they would strike when we were apart. They're certain to return with reinforcements ere long. We must press on south into Gridanian territory. Until we reach the city proper, we cannot be assured of safety. We leave now, Riel. You can rest once we reach Steelblade Fane. Okay, now we can just teleport there. But yeah, obviously what made me most emotional, and I think it goes without saying with everything else I said back then, but what made me most emotional about the Dark Knight job quest line up to level 50 was how personal it was. Makes you feel for your character in a way that you didn't really think about before. I think that's what I was struggling to say earlier, but I just couldn't find the words. Like, I knew I had something else to say when I was talking about that before we moved on to the next set of quests, but I couldn't think of it for some reason. I think I conveyed it, though, quite well, again, with my emotions during those final scenes. Ah, Leon, you are come to continue your studies? No. Not right now. See, I like that other job quest instructors acknowledge you being, you know, one of their pupils when you're also doing that job, you know? Because I have White Mage unlocked, so. A great spirit, is it? If it please, I would examine this girl myself. It is the very least I can do for one who has ever been a friend of the Twellswood. Ah, but where are they? Alright, I'm switching to the more comfy glasses now at this point. Apologies for our late arrival. Riel grew tired and I had to carry her part of the way. Oh, okay. I could have kept walking. Our burdens need not be our own, child. There is no shame in sharing the weight. Simeon. Who's the boy? Aha! I am a brother Asumion, master of this guild. And though you will labor to believe it, young man, I am several times your age. You must be real. Leon has told me all about you. Pray come closer and take your ease. I ask that you close your eyes and listen to my words. Well, go for it. Breathe deep. Feel the myriad life around you. Be as one with the world. Well? The Vanu shaman spoke true after a fashion. Her spiritual presence belies her years. It is clearly not the product of training, rather an innate power with which she radiates, akin to that of the elementals, or the Dravanians. You can't be serious. She's just a girl. Yes, she is. A very special girl. That's kind of incredible. Mayhap you are familiar with the tale of the boy and the dragon gay? No. Yeah, me neither. No. Hardly surprising. The Archbishop declared it a heretic's tale, and with good cause. It is a corruption of an older legend in which a man partakes of dragon blood, and in so doing becomes one himself. See how it ties into MSQ again? Rumor has it that heretics hold such rituals for this very purpose, and if there is truth in such tales. Perchance she has ingested the blood of an ancient dragon? What? She's not some half-crazed lunatic? I make no accusations, only offer a possible explanation. Moreover, who is to say that she did so knowingly? You... Excuse me, pray forgive me. I did not mean to cause you distress. You have nothing to fear, my child, for you are in perfect health and blessed with 2 loyal guardians. Would that others could say the same. I think Rael would benefit from a brief respite before returning to Ishgard, unused to the rigors of the road as she is. Why not show her to the Carline Canopy? An eel pie can do wonders for the soul. Nice callback. We thank you for your time. Such a gentle soul. You can see why he is so fond of her. So the airship landing. There we go. Oh yeah, airship landing, Jesus. Crimson, is that you? Just kidding. Fairy tales and fantasies? This is what he has to offer us? Heretics I understand, but I expected better from the bloody head of the Conjurers Guild. And you, why didn't you speak up for yourself? She's eating. Nom 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 nom. Really? There were no windows. Just walls of stone with little cracks to tempt your fingers and iron bars colder than ice. I couldn't tell when it was raining whether it was day or night. She didn't say I drank blood. All she said was, "It's better this way." At least if they catch me, they'll just kill me this time. How does that make it any better? Can I finish my apple? Go ahead. It's not a sin if someone made you do it. I didn't. I won't let them hurt you. I know. You want another one? No, thank you. Cute. Just... Right then. Keep an eye on her until she's finished eating, would you? I could do with some fresh air. So, we went from being, you know, Fugitives of Ul'dah to being fugitives of the Holy See. I can't even talk anymore. Thank you for waiting with me, Leon. Shall we go and find Sid? The damn Temple Knights. Do you need a moment? No, I'm good. Well, I've had my fill of the forest. Back to Ishgard, then. I think Riel and I can manage on our own for now. Shall we? The apples were good, but maybe I should have tried the eel pie after all. Yeah, I know that feeling. You're like, shit, maybe I should have gone with the recommendation. That was a blessedly uneventful journey. Mayhap the Temple Knights were still nursing the injuries you gave them. Riel was worried they might try to ambush you on the road, but I assured her you would be fine. Especially when I can just teleport here. I must apologize, Leon, for all you have done for us. For all you have done for us. I fear I have yet to adequately recompense you. I will continue to share with you what skills I can. Alas, I fear we near the limits of my knowledge. I'm back soon. Original sins. I've been thinking, Leon. The Pajal likened Riel's spiritual presence to that of a Dravanian, hence why he suggested she had partaken of dragon blood. Regardless of the cause, if she does hold some affinity with dragons, she will never be safe here in Ishgard. If, being the operative word, of course. We need to know for certain. Which means we must parley with a Dravanian. It will not be easy, I realize. The Dravanians are not willing to entertain outsiders, especially ones hailing from Ishgard. True, but I've been there. You have spoken with their leaders? Praisfelder, yeah. Beg pardon, I did not think you would so readily admit it. Well, well. I lead the way, Leon. Ah, we're going to talk with Vidofnir. That means this quest must have two requirements. Level 56, but also progression in MSQ up to this point. Up to the point where you've, met Vidofnir at least. I've never seen a dragon up close before. They're so big. She is rather large, isn't she? Again, you should see Praisfelder. Thou keepest curious company, mortal. I see. Though I trust in thy words, thy companions are unknown to me. A token, then, for them to declare their intent. I would have them gather up drawn alm in Avalonia Fallen and bring it to me. Which is what, exactly? But where the beasts which are drawn by their fragrance. Okay. Right then. Gathering flowers for a dragon. No point in questioning it. Riel and I will search the lands north of here together. You can take this off. Is there a way out there here, or do I gotta... Okay. Bees! Oh, what the... Okay, I probably have to zoom out a little bit more. There we go. Gronom. Sweet, we've become, botanists, right? At least temporarily. We're gathering flowers. There's a hole in this. There it is. Much more direct. Like an elevator. Such fragile, fleeting creations. Bring them close, mortal, that I might breathe deep of their essence. Excuse me. A Dravanian forelands flower whose dragon-speak name roughly translates into calming tree. Oh, okay. Grown almond. That which passeth into death liveth on in memory. One prepareth now for the journey. Bid farewell to her and mourn, and find the answer thou seekest. Oh! I know that dragon she's talking about. Wait. No, it's further in. Never mind. Yeah, it's this way. Dying dragon. Let me linger a while longer, hunter. Soon my soul shall take wing. Oh, I'm not here to kill you, though. Here. I shall miss this. Vidofnir bade you come to me? Yeah. His scent and twine. Ah, I see now. We seek no quarrel, O Ancient One, only answers. Come forward, child. There you are, my beloved. Oh, how long has it been since we soared through the mists? What did you say? Silence, Dark One. He liveth on in you, child. The blood of my beloved floweth strong in thy veins. Oh, wow. Yet, mingled as it is, 'twas not thee who partook of his essence. Were it not so, thou wouldst have been overcome. Thy progenitors drank deep to spur their own becoming. Her parents? Then it's true. And the Temple Knights knew. Then they will never stop. They cannot! Even if we flee Ishgard. If we could but harness the abyss. Thou speakest strange, Dark One. What dost thou seek? Huh. Shrouded in thy rancor, thou standest apart from thy charge. The folly of youth. Even the tiny beings who frolic in the mists of Samal know a better way. What? Who? Is he talking about the Moogles? No more, Dark One. No more. Farewell, child. Fly free. For us. Goodbye. And thank you. There's not more for us here. To Ishgard. Leave me to slumber, Dark One. My beloved singeth to me. I guess. They're gonna be together with their beloved soon. So much death and sadness in this expansion, isn't it? It's just it's very dark compared to Realm Reborn, which is way more lighthearted, even though it still had some, you know, still had some pretty fucked up shit that happened. But I'm trying to adjust myself. Here we go. I see now. This changes nothing. I swore an oath to protect her, and I mean to uphold it, no matter the cost. So these are the knights who would defy the will of Helone. Oh shit. She's found us! My lady surely knows she will find few friends here. Blessed are we who abide in her grace, for we shall never be forsaken. One day I, Istrid de Kalana, shall walk in her halls, and you shall answer for your deeds. Will you stand before her and claim that you are righteous, that it was just to take so many lives in defense of that abomination? Repent of your sins and surrender it to me. The Fury may yet spare your souls. So yours is the righteous cause? To condemn a girl to death for her parents' deeds? This is the will of Helone? Yes. Yes, it is. If you will not see reason, even with full knowledge of the facts, then I make to you all a final offer. Submit to a trial by combat. Yeah, because that went so well for Frey. But it did go better for me and Alfino. Survive and you may go in peace. Fall and it is mine. Refuse and I will put this tavern to the torch and have the heads of every man, woman, and child here. Holy shit. Anyone who dares harbor you will suffer the same, here or elsewhere. This I swear to you. Would that we could settle this here and now, but I'd wager your men at the doors would take offense. As you wish, my lady. You shall have your trial. Yeah, we got this. I shall send a messenger with details. Mother, wait! I should have had them cut out your tongue. Riel, what in the seven hells is going on? She told them to take me. She said I wasn't hers. That I was... Why didn't you tell me this was all your mother's doing? I bled for you. Frey died for you. We had a right to know. I didn't mean for... God's damn it all! Leave us, Leon. I need time to think. Your dark side stirs in the presence of pain. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for anyone. For Frey to... Flame in the abyss. It took considerable effort, but at last I have learned the whole truth. Attend me, Leon. You have a right to know. For countless generations, the sons and daughters of House Calanant have pledged themselves to the church, so devoted to the faith they are. Many rose to positions of great prominence within the clergy, and for a time, Countess Istrid de Calanant was poised to do the same. And when she and her husband celebrated the birth of their firstborn, the futures of the house seemed brighter than ever. That is until years later, when the Inquisitors came. Information gleaned during an interrogation had implicated her husband as a heretic. When the Countess confronted him with these allegations, he brought a vial to his lips and completed his transformation. One he proudly declared was decades in the making. The Temple Knights slew him as he tried to rip out her throat, Holy shit. Afterwards, she had Riel locked away in the deepest cell she could find. Madness. What monsters thinks to find absolution in her daughter's death? You mustn't go. She'll kill you. She'll kill us anyway if we don't. I know what I'm doing, Riel. I have a plan. Leon, recall you the dragon's words when we told her of our dark arts? She said there were tiny beings who know a better way. If they can teach us how to harness the abyss, mayhap we can stand against Lady Istrid and her minions. Unfortunately, I haven't the foggiest who these tiny beings might be. I do, though. Speak with Magi at Malcolm. Well, if it isn't one of the new visitors from below, are you searching for something? If so, just ask. I pride myself on being the second most well-informed Moogle here, Koopa. My, that's a rather grim way of living, isn't it? I can't say I've ever heard of knights so infatuated with darkness. However, I think I might know why she bade you visit us. Go ahead and fetch your friends. We have an awful lot to talk about, Koopa. Welcome to Malcolm, Koopa. The little one must be Riel, which makes the big one Sid, right? Yes, I presume you are one of the tiny beings of whom the dragon spoke. Riel, say something to the Moogle. Riel. Riel! I'm sick of this charade. You tell me to talk, but then you refuse to listen. You tell me you're doing this for me, but then you go on about the darkness and the abyss. Am I supposed to be grateful when you come back covered in blood? When I put you back together so you can do it again? You drag me to halfway across the world so you can discover a new way to kill yourself, and you tell me it's for my sake? Why are we here, Sidurgu? Tell me the real reason. Riel, Of course it's for your sake. Well, you've certainly had a lot of practice saying it, haven't you? I'm sure the next fair maiden will appreciate it. What are you saying? It's not like that, Riel. And you, say something, damn you! Hey, don't look at me. Oh, I think I'm beginning to understand this whole darkness concept, Koopa. Harnessing the power of your emotions or some such, yes? I'm reminded of an ancient legend about a Moogle named Mog. Rather simple name, I know, but those were simpler times, Koopa. Anyway, Mog had a penchant for dancing. See? FF6 reference. He was a dragoon who could jump, like all dragons can, and he could dance. Wait, what does dancing have to do with the dark arts? Everything, Koopa. Everything. That proud... The point is, your master was absolutely right when he told you to submit to the flame. You just never figured out what he meant by it. But better late than never, Koopa. Master Magi will show you the way. First, you two Dark Knights will need to pull 4 sprigs of palmwort each. Hop to it, Koopa. Okay. I failed to see what purpose this serves, but fine. You will have your precious palmwort. Oh, and Riel can stay here with us while you're away. Let's go, Leon. She's like, maybe the next fair maiden will swallow your bullshit. Because we know fair maiden is like saying pretty or cute girl, woman. Look after him, will you? Oh my god. The struggle of targeting. No one will be harnessing the darkness or the abyss or whatever else unless you bring me plenty of palmwort first, Koopa. Alright, you'll get your damn palmwort. There it is. 2 sock. A tussock? I don't know. Tussock. You alright, man? How are you doing? Strength is pain. Strength is suffering. Strength is sacrifice. Gah! Sod this! Not a lot of patience for that, huh? Reminds me of someone else I know. I think good old Estinian and Sidurgo here would get along great. Neither one of them like, the things the Mughals have us do, huh? Or have a lot of patience for menial tasks like this, in general. Sod this! Where'd you go? There you are, darkest dark one of the dark. Have you brought my palmwort? A common weed whose seeds rattle inside their palm-like pods when dried. Very nice, Kupo. That must have kept you busy for a while. For your next trial, you must cull Tullyhands, Kupo. Rather a lot of them have been sighted on the road to Asa. If you wait there long enough, they're sure to show up, Kupo. Riel? Oh, you needn't worry about her. She's off playing with some friends of mine, Kupo. Just focus on the trial and wait for me and Asa when you're finished. Oh, okay. Riel? Emptier of curses. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. A flame in the abyss. Name of the quest, of course. What in the hells are we doing, Leon? What could Mughals possibly know about mastering the dark arts? Mwahaha! Foolish fools! The fuck? Right then, what's all this? While you two were busy gathering palmwort and slaying Tullyhands, we kidnapped Riel, Kupo! Mwahaha! Oh yes! Kupo, we've had so much fun playing together. So much fun indeed, Kupo. So much fun that we thought we might keep her here forever. Wahaha! You wouldn't dare. If you don't believe us, go and look. You'll never find her, Kupo. Not in a million years. Wahaha! She's ours, Kupo. You'll never see her again. Wahaha! You furry little shites! He said it. Give her back to me now, or I swear I will kill every last one of you and burn your village to cinders! Mwahaha! Do your worst, Kupo! Oh god. This music again. You miss your Riel, Kupo? Well, too bad. She's our Riel now, Kupo. I'm gonna rip that palm off your head and shove it down your goddamn throat! Jesus! Next thing you know, he's gonna say, "Oh my, that's more than I." Our turn, Kupo. Give her back to me. Give her back. You just don't get it, do you, Kupo? She's gone forever. Bit much if you ask me, Kupo. Forever. Forever. They're getting fucked up. It doesn't matter how hard you fight, Kupo. You're never gonna see her again. What? Are you gonna cry now, Kupo? Go on then, cry. Cry. Cry for me, Kupo. Keep crying, Kupo. Keep... this better be worth it. I think he is, Kupo. Look! Die, damn you! Die! This isn't what I... Ouch! You could really hurt someone turning on like that, Kupo. Oh shit! That's the bloody point. Now tell me where she is if you want to live. I'm fucking pissed. Wait! Wait! One, two, three, four, five. That fool's sleeping! That's super cute. Why do you want her back so badly, Kupo? Of course he said that. I would expect that, yeah. What kind of question is that? You kidnapped her. But you don't seem to like having her around that much anyway, right? She's just a burden to you. So why do you care what happens to her? So Asmongold did this? This questline, I mean? I swore an oath to protect her. That's what we Dark Knights do. Do you think that will give you strength enough to protect her? Duty and honor? I'll tell you what you need, Kupo. Why the hell is Moogles and shit in this questline? He was gonna get it unlocked when he first started FF14. Oh, I see. He started off as a warrior. Once he got to Heavensward, went dark. Okay. Whence comes true strength to defend the meek? Is it honor? Is it justice? How bland? Could it be that the darkness is born of a light? A flame burning for another? How grand! I see where they're going with this. He needs to stop thinking of protecting her as just a sworn duty because he's a Dark Knight and that's what they're supposed to do. He needs to realize he should be protecting her because he wants to, out of his own passionate will, basically. That's where they're going with this. 'Tis love, all-powerful, shining love! Yep, there it is, in their own cheesy words. I'm glad we got to see another shot of a Moogle sleeping, though. That was super adorable just now. He's just on their side. That little snoring sound they make. Rather blunt, I'll admit, but subtlety doesn't seem to be your strong suit, Kupo. Got him! Poor Sidurgu. Riel! Well, here we are. Go on, Riel. Say your piece. I know you and Frey were trying to do right by your master, that you came to my defense because you believed that's what he would have wanted. And I know you only did that because you believed it would make you stronger, because all you truly care about is killing more Temple Knights. I've seen how you look at them, how you curse them under your breath, how you relish every opportunity to cut them down. So don't tell me that it's all been for me. Don't tell me that Frey died for me. Damn, just laying down the law. Everything I have done for my mother and my father. For my master, and yes, most of all for me. He's like, hold up. I haven't been honest with you, nor with myself, and for that I am sorry. I will stand for you in this coming trial, but after... What happens after will be your decision. Good. That's a promise. He just wants to know you want to protect her and keep her safe because you want to. Not because somebody told you that it was part of your training or something. That's the moral of the story. True strength comes from within. Passion, love, as they said. And from there, from passion, which love is a form of, you can call forth the power of the abyss, as they say. Hatred is a form of passion, so you might see it depicted that way as well. Hatred and anger can also, you know, bring about the same darkness, the powers of darkness, I suppose. At least that's how they kind of tend to explore it in Kingdom Hearts, at least. For what it's worth, I'm sorry I had to come to this. That's alright, I think Sidurgo here needed to learn an important lesson. Furry little bastards had us fooled, eh? Shame their wisdom is bollocks. I mean, really now, love? That's what you need to harness the abyss? It's a form of passion, alright? It doesn't have to be love, it can be hatred too. As long as it comes from, you know, what you're passionate about. Jesus. I mean, I suppose there's something to be said for caring deeply for your charge, but... No. No, I will not give those cretins even a sliver of credit. This was an utter waste of time, and that's that. Still, I am glad to have come to an understanding with Brielle. We should return to Ishgard. The hour of the trial draws close. So Asmongold was like Sidurgo right now. What the fuck are we doing this for? Why are we dicking around with these little furballs, right? These cutesy little little furball nobles. Rat moles, there we go. Mole rats, as Estinian said. I think he used a different word, but that's technically what they are. That's where the name Moogle comes from. Come along, Riel. They were teasing him that he was crying during the fight, and he got pissed. He was like, ah, die, damn you, die! He had fucking murder in his eyes. He wanted to fucking destroy the Moogles. Like, absolutely just tear them apart. Rip them to pieces. I'm just looking at the text of the quest battle. It needed to be said. Yeah, and you said it. I was about Riel's age when I came to Ishgard. My parents, they said we would find a better life here. When the Temple Knights we had shown mercy returned, they let us choose the order in which we would die. That would be their mercy to us, they declared. I watched my parents kneel in the dirt. Look away, they said, but I could not. At last, when it was my turn, I knelt and prepared to follow them into death. I closed my eyes. But when I opened them, a man in black stood before me, hand outstretched. And so I took it. Defend the meek, punish the wicked. Mayhap it was all but a convenient excuse to indulge in vengeance. She deserves better than me. But there is no one else. One more battle, Leon. Let's see it done. I'm with you, man. Mayhap in this final battle I can serve as my master intended. Absolution. Cid seems strangely at peace for a change. Countess Istrid's missive arrived while you were away. We're to meet her in the Western Highlands, away from prying eyes. She's gone to great lengths to conceal her husband's deeds, so it comes as no surprise that she'd prefer to settle this in secret. Leon, I don't know what's waiting for us out there. Excuse me, but if aught should happen to me, pray keep Riel safe. Right then. I believe she wanted a word with you before we left. Riel wanted to speak with you before we set out for the Western Highlands. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, Leon. I want you to know that I'm truly grateful for the time we shared. You, Sidurgu, and Frey taught me so much about the world, about what it means to fight for another, and what it means to fight for yourself. We're gonna finish this together, the three of us. Naught else to say, really. To Twin Pools, then. Let's not keep the Countess waiting. I'm ready to see her. Best not neglect your preparations. I doubt the Temple Knights will let us come back for supplies. Food and potions. Whew! Time to settle in for a ride. Even further than last time. I don't know if you're still there, Crimson, but I'm curious. After Asmund became a Dark Knight, did he stick with that? For, like, the rest of his time playing? I don't even know how far he actually got in the main scenario. Okay. He just found it appealing, I'm guessing. I suppose once I finish my own marathon, I'll go watch his YouTube video recordings or whatever of his playthrough. Can't be that bad, I suppose. He stopped right before attuning to the first Aetheryte and Stormblood. Same place Max stopped. Actually, he didn't even make it that far. He almost did. He just saw the trailer for Stormblood and that was it. He never went back to FF14. Not because he didn't like it, he just didn't have time. He was playing too many other games and had too many other projects, but whatever, that's another streamer. Asmund stopped to play other games too. A lot of people still want him to get back into it. Yeah. Yes, that's what I was just mumbling to myself right now. I know another streamer that I watch on and off, very rarely, but I still follow him. Who, same thing, they got as far as the end of Heavensward and then they stopped to play other games and haven't gone back. He's basically burned out of it still, also because of some people in it. Oh, there was drama, huh? Damn. That sucks. I wonder how many men will she bring to kill the abomination? Seems we're early. Well, it's not as though I have pressing business elsewhere. Enjoy a moment's respite with me, Leon? Sure. We can chill, literally. Not drama-ish, but you know how people are with forcing things. Oh god. So they like wanted to force him to do certain content or something? Like, they wanted him to play a certain way? Something like that, I'm guessing? I can totally... Yeah, I can see where this is going. Some people wanted him to rush through it more. The mentors? Really? Oh my god. People forget, they had all the time in the world to do this content because they were doing it while it was still new. You know, if someone brand new plays the game at the same pace, it's going to take a while for them to catch up, and you should let them, you know, should respect that. Not actual mentors, but people act that way, but don't know jack shit. Oh yeah, I hear that from my brother all the time. See, my brother's been playing this game since it came out. And, yeah, he tells me how people are like that, yeah. Yeah, he's told me all about that shit. Yeah, there's all kinds of people who act like they know everything, and then you see them play, and you're like, did you just start playing yesterday? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Yep. There's a lot of stuck-up people like that, yeah. On this, Thankfully, I would like to hope it's not the majority of the community of this game. I certainly haven't had that experience myself. But then again, I don't really get into hardcore content, so... Same with Novice Network chat. Don't want to join that ever. I think on one of my alts, I got put into it because I left. Yeah, I had the returner status on one of my alternate characters. And yeah, sometimes it got... Like, I even saw someone get kicked for being toxic. I was like, holy shit. Anyway. You came. A wise decision. Mentor status gives you XP boost. I didn't know that. I may have the crown for PvE, but I'm still new to 14 despite not Sprout icon. I see. You have his eyes, his nose, his lips. Every time I look at you, I see more and more of him. And it sickens me. That you ended up fucking a heretic without knowing it? And marrying him nonetheless. Riel is not her father. You had no right to punish her for what he did. Who are you to stand in judgment of me? I have every right. I bore that monster into this world, and by the Fury I shall send it to the 7th hell. If you're so bloody fond of it, you can follow it there. It's just us now, no one else. Remember Frey's conjuring. Protect us, and we'll protect you. Right then. Oh, so Frey did actually know how to heal. And he taught Riel. Wow. You won't go into Novice Never because of drama that Zepla HQ went through? Jesus. Go forth, brave knights of Ishgard. The Fury watch over and protect you. So much for a fair fight. Riel, Leon, stay close to me. Will do. Be without fear in the face of the heretics. Forward, I say, forward! Oh, we killed all the ones here. Just how many did she bring? I don't know, but... Stand your ground! Let them come to us! No. No more, enough! Forward! Bring me her head! The Fury wills it! Have you no mercy, mother? Apparently not. I told you never to call me that! My god, she's... relentless. You were given a chance. You could have stayed in your cell. Kill them! Kill them all! All of you, attack! Monster! Abomination! Death will be a mercy! You will not harm her! Oh fuck, there's a shit ton of them now. Oh, Halone, see us to victory. Grant me the strength to strike down this foul creature. Oh, she's coming at us herself now. Good. I've been wanting to kick the shit out of her. Good riddance. Jesus Christ. Yeah, go ahead and send it to me, Crimson. I don't mind watching that. Tell her, Sidurgo. Damn you. Get out of my way. He's fucking pissed. He really does care about Riel. Why? Why? Why do you care so much what happens to it? Listen to you. You're not the first person to ask me that. Once, you might have understood. For everything that you are, that you have done, you are still her mother. When they hold it out like that, do you really get a sense of scale for how massive that sword is? Go. We shall not meet again. Oh, but we will. We will, knight. I promise you that. I will follow you to the ends of the world if I must. So long as so long as it lives, I must. She really doesn't care. Don't you see, you fool? The Fury wills it! The Fury wills it! Yeah, she's completely fucking lost it. Religious fanaticism, folks. It can lead to lunacy. Riel? How, how great your love for her. Far greater than any you ever bore me. For a long time I prayed for forgiveness. I prayed you would take me in your arms and hold me as you did before. But I know that shall never come to pass. Not after seeing that right now. That display of lunacy. I will pray for you, Mother, that you might find peace in her halls. Oh, Sidurgu? You know what that means. He gave you permission. O Halone, receive of us this woman, your humble servant. Raise her up to your bosom and grant her glory everlasting. So what now? Go back to Ishgard. Another censored decapitation. That's 3 now. Together. As you wish. They probably just could have shown the body from an angle where you couldn't see her head. But, you know, I think they didn't want to imply it too much either. Censorship laws and all that. Decapitation isn't taken well in Japan. It's funny how Capcom, a Japanese video game company, makes Resident Evil, and the game has to be censored in their own country. But they can uncensor it when they sell it here, though. Quite funny. Something that came to mind. It made me choke up pretty hard because it's just the idea of having to. Jesus, like having your own mother trying to hunt you down like that, and then being cornered to the point where you feel compelled to kill her or have someone kill her for you just so you can actually live your own life. I mean, that I think hits close to home for a lot of people. I've actually met a few people in recent times in my life that have parental issues like that. They have parents who, well, it's just to keep it simple, it's one of those situations where it's like, with friends like that, who needs enemies? Except in this case, it's your parents. The timing of that person's job change, it muffled the crunch of when I fell. And so falls House Kellenhunt. So she was it then, huh? This whole job quest line, for different reasons, has just been very, very dark, appropriately. Appropriate for the job class. It all seems so simple in retrospect. The moment I stopped trying to find the answer, there it was. Choosing how it goes, yeah. All that anger, all that rage, born of a fervent desire to protect that which we hold most dear. Yeah. So you are still committed to your path then? And you, if you will have me. You'll need to talk to me more, and listen. I can't stand the silence, you know. There's no shame in sharing the weight, Sid. We can bear it together. For ourselves and for others. Right then. Ah, that one hit close to home. The two of us will manage on our own, Leon. The whole, I can't stand the silence. We need to share the weight together. Share things with me, don't keep it all to yourself. It hit really close to home for me. There may be others who know of Rael's heritage, but if they come, we will be ready. Granted, we could simply leave Ishgard, but that would leave the people at the mercy of the powers that be. I cannot do that now, and neither can Rael, I think. We all need a cause, Leon. So what will yours be? For whom will you stand? My friends. And so you shall. To walk the path is to suffer, to sacrifice. Justice demands no less. But we must never lose sight of why we chose to walk it. Gods help me, those Muggles were onto something, weren't they? Yep, those cute little furballs know what they're talking about from time to time. Sometimes, anyway. From the depths of the abyss, you hear a whisper. Good old Frey. Esteem. Still there, just watching silently. This concludes the Dark Knight quests for Heavensward, yada yada. We've read this before. You've completed the Dark Knight quest part 2, exiting New Game Plus mode. We're done. They're 1,000 years old, if you remember correctly. Who? Oh, the Muggles? Wow, they live that long. No wonder they have wisdom. They can act all cute and really dumb, but they know what they're talking about. If they're that old, I mean. Catching up on some of the stuff you said earlier during the quest battle. So I didn't know you had a mentor. Maybe I missed it, I don't know. Okay. Oh, that EXP boost. Yeah, I see what you're talking about now. With sprouts for anyone under 80. Yeah, on, I think I saw that when I switched to a job class I had under 80 on an alternate character and we were in a party. I saw that it said EXP boost for mentor and all that. One time. Hold on. Something tickling my throat here. Whew. But yeah, you can go ahead and send the... Well, let me check. You might have already sent it. What's this? Oh. No. Oh, I was looking at something else. The Real Mentor Chat, FF14 Novice Network Experiences. How old is this video? Oh, I guess I could check real quick. Well, let me mute the desktop audio. For those curious, though, I'm pretty much gonna stop the stream here and fuck off for a while before coming back. But at least when I come back, we can just pick up where we left off with MSQ now. But yeah, I'm still gonna comment on some things, but I'm not gonna keep going right now. This is from August 20th of last year? Oh, okay, good. So, well, at least that reassures me that there's no, I don't have to worry about spoilers of any kind. Alright, Crimson. Thanks, I appreciate that a lot. I'll watch this video for sure. Yeah, I'll probably watch it, oh man. Back when she was still at home. Feels bad. She had to leave it all behind. But, yeah, I'll watch that after the stream's over. So, as for my thoughts on this, well, like I said, folks, my favorite part was 1 through 50, but even... Or, sorry, levels 30 through 50, but even the 50 through 60 quest, and the one that comes after in Stormblood is pretty good, too. But since we just did these ones, I'm just commenting on these ones right now. Personal for different reasons. The first one, again, 30 through 50 for Dark Knight. I loved it because it was so personal for you and your character. I feel like it brings you close to your character. It almost brings your character to life. It gives them an actual personality, besides the one that you might give them. And it breaks the fourth wall in doing that. Again, that your alter ego kind of expresses things that you as a player might have actually been feeling at certain times. Why do I gotta do this and that? Yada yada. So that alone impressed me, but also made me so much more emotional, and that's what made me love the storyline more, is that I was emotionally invested in my character for the, like, really emotionally invested in my character for the very first time. It made him more human to me. That's what that storyline did. It makes your character more human, instead of just this little, like, robot that's always just nodding yes to everybody, and they don't do anything else except whatever you make them do, you know, you as the player. It brings them to life, and that is amazing. That's what makes it my favorite Job Quest storyline of all time. As for 50 through 60, personal in a different way. You get to see somebody struggle with something that actually, again, something that is, again, very real. It hits close to home. You could say the same about the 30 through 51, honestly. We all have an alter ego. We all have a dark side that can come out at the worst of times when we're under too much stress, right? But in this case, it was more of, in the 50 through 60 questline, it was dealing with family and friends, specifically for her, parents who are overcome with certain beliefs, rational or irrational that they may be. They're overcome with certain, they have cultural baggage, to make it more general, let's just put it that way. They have cultural baggage that unfortunately doesn't allow them to love you and care for you in the way that you deserve, or that they should love and care for you. Or in the way that you love and care for them. They can't reciprocate it the same way because of the cultural baggage that they carry. In Riel's case, her mother was a religious fanatic, and she couldn't look past that. She put that first before her daughter. She snapped, basically. She couldn't handle the fact that she had ended up marrying and sleeping with the enemy, so to speak. A heretic, without knowing it, because he was trying to infiltrate Ishgard, essentially, and just used her for that. It's rough. And then the part that hit the hardest, of course, was the very end, when even Riel couldn't show her any mercy anymore. Or rather, she thought the only way to show her mercy from this point forward was to just put her out of her misery, so to speak. Because she would never let it go. She would never let Riel go. Just because she kept seeing her father in her, and that he was a heretic, so she's a heretic by association and carries dragon blood and yada yada. Like I said, it hits hard when you know people, at least, even harder for those people, I'm guessing, if they play through this. People who have to deal with parents like that. Parents who have abandoned them, or basically disowned them for whatever reason, and almost like want to harm them. It's because they don't agree with certain things. It's horrific. When you can't even depend on your parents to love and care for you. When they themselves become your worst enemies when they're supposed to be your protectors. Especially at Riel's young age. It's tragic. And that sums up both of these storylines. Tragic. The first half, tragic because of the internal struggle happening within you, or your character, however you want to see it. The second half, tragic because of how messy family affairs can be sometimes. Either way, it's all tragic. Just tragedy, left and right. And like I said, there's a lot of that in this expansion in general. It's not just the Dark Knight storyline, but a lot of Heavensward has been pretty sad and gloomy. Pretty dark and gloomy. So, I guess that's it. If anything else comes to mind, as usual, I'll probably just bring it up next stream. That's usually what happens. I try to get everything off my chest, but sometimes things don't come to me until after I close off the stream. I think that happens to a lot of streamers sometimes, but I know for me, I think it's just because of the pressure I feel. Clock's ticking. I don't want to have a lot of dead air on my videos, my recordings. So I keep trying to like pressure myself, okay, is that it? Did you get everything off your chest? Is that everything you wanted to say? And that pressure just makes it worse. If you try to like keep yourself going at a fast pace to force it, pressure yourself into saying something, like move yourself along, move yourself forward so you're not just sitting there like this for half the stream, it just ends up making it worse. It makes your mind go blank more. For me anyway. It makes my mind go blank and then I'm like, I forgot what I wanted to say. Shit. And then after the stream's off, since I have all the time in the world to think about it, then it comes back to him and I'm like, shit, I forgot to say that one thing before I close it out. It's just how it is, so. If I remember anything else about this, I'll comment on it more when I come back a little later today. So it's not like just because we're done with this video and we're done with the job quest, I'm just not going to talk about it anymore. No, I'm going to be referencing whenever I remember something and remember that I have something to say. I'll say something about this quest line again. If something relevant comes up and noteworthy, that is. Something relevant and noteworthy. But for now, that's all. So, as always, I appreciate anyone who came by to watch. Crimson, your company is always welcome. I like your insights as well as your guidance. You definitely know more about the game than me when it comes to like its history, the people who work on it, and then this stuff too. The mentor chat thing that we talked about a little bit. So I appreciate that as well. And for those of you watching in the future, as always, I appreciate all the support on YouTube and Twitch. And as always, please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And stay safe out there. Sorry, the melancholy tone of the story and the bar and this music is getting me right now. So yeah, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay safe, and until next time, please have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. With that, peace. I'm gonna go log out in the in-room. Those of you who want to see who like the title screen music. Take it easy, everyone. Sitting on a table. Interesting. I saw her sit on it before I walked over there when I was still saying goodbye. I was like, why'd she sit on the table? Anyway, see ya. It's roleplay! I mean, why she sat on the table, I'm guessing.